Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for stopping in for another magazine flip through. This one is an Annie's Pattern Club. I chose this one because it's super cute. I love the little patterns that are on the front. I'm a sucker for blanket and pillow sets. So before we get started, get yourself comfortable, get yourself something to work on, snack on, drink. I got my coffee right there. And thankfully, I am feeling so much better from having COVID, which I'm assuming I had COVID. I never get sick until COVID came out. Then it's like every year I get it. All right, so here is the magazine that we're going to be looking through. This is, I'm trying to read it backwards, December, January, 87. I love the pillow and blanket set. That is so cute. That looks adorable. And it looks like something crocheted right there, but I can't figure out what it is. That's cute. Love the bears and the dog. All right, so let's get into this. Ugh, trying to get comfortable. Notes from Annie. The wedding bells have really been ringing here at the attic. On October 18th, Mary Fisher, who proofs every last page of our magazine, Patterns and Catalogs, married Jean Piter in a private ceremony. You'll know her not only by her beautiful knit designs, which have been featured in Annie's Pattern Club newsletter, but also by her modeling efforts. That's Mary asleep on the cover of pattern number 37. I'll show you guys that. Then on November 1st, one of our photographers, Terry, became the bride of Jeff in a beautiful church service attended by lots of family and friends. Terry not only does a great job of taking photos, but also has been in front of the camera many times. You'll find her picture on the cover of Pattern Club number 38. Oh, the magazine, not the pattern. And well, I wonder if I have those. Number 37 and number 38. I'm going to pause and go look through my stack to see if I have them. Okay, so I have one of them. Here she is. That is Mary Fisher. That's Mary asleep on the cover of pattern number 37. Pattern Club number 37. And then I'll insert a picture here of, what's the other one? Terry that got married. You'll find her picture on the cover of Pattern Club number 38. So I'll insert a picture here. That's cute. Okay, we're also gearing up for Annie's Pattern Club's 7th anniversary next issue. I've mailed a personal letter to each. Okay. Aw. All right, let's just get right into this one. I love these bear pillows. Goldilocks would love them. There's Mama Bear, Baby Bear, and Papa Bear. Those are cute. It says start to finish in less than 6 hours. Well. And then we have a snowman apron, which I think is sewing. Yeah, I have the little pattern insert that you cut the pattern out. I set that to the side. But look at that snowman apron. That would be so easy to convert that into a crochet pattern. I mean, these are simple shapes. The hat, you know, the hat down to the face, and then the scarf, and then the, you know, like the apron part. Let's see. We have an ad, sewing pattern. Oh, we have this and that. 3 cheers for Annie. I've been part of your cheering section since you began, and all the praise that comes from the cards and letters that appear in the newsletter are true and leave nothing for me to add except don't ever lose the personal touch, please. That is from Alice from Dinosaur, Colorado. That's pretty cool. I love the name. Let's see. The next one, just a few lines to let you know how much I have enjoyed Annie's Pattern Club newsletter. I find good ideas in every issue. I learned to crochet about 2 years ago, and I really enjoy being able to make projects I never before thought possible for me. Your instructions are easy to understand, and the variety of projects keeps your magazine interesting. Joyce from Quincy, Washington. I'm going to read one more. This is from Catherine from Pensacola, Florida. Just a friendly thank you for your beautiful product. Every facet of your needlework designs are so complete and professional, yet easy to follow. The color instructions are so very important. Your credits for design origin make members feel we are all one big happy family. Okay, I want to read this. I've read like the first 2 lines and I'm interested in what it is. It says, all mixed up. Do you remember the last time that you came across a pattern that you just had to try, only to find that you didn't have the required yarn on hand? Well, that's when a little creativity comes in handy. Simply mix and match the yarns you do have to come up with your own one-of-a-kind creation. As long as you can get the recommended gauge, the sky's the limit when it comes to mixing yarn. All you have to remember is to only mix those yarns together that can be cleaned in the same way. Don't mix a dry clean only yarn with a washable type unless you want to dry clean it every time it gets dirty. You might try combining 2 strands of a finer yarn or thread to equal the thickness of a heavier yarn. For instance, if your pattern calls for a bulky yarn, you might use 2 strands of sport or worsted weight. It's not even necessary for those 2 strands to be the same color or even the same type of yarn. For various projects around the attic, we've combined mohair yarn and regular worsted yarn, worsted weight yarn and ribbon. Hold on, the way this is worded is really hard to read. For various projects around the attic, we've combined mohair yarn and regular worsted weight yarn and ribbon, and one of our pattern testers, Mickey, recently used off-the-white knit crocheting combined with brown sewing thread for an antique look on a jacket trim. Wow, I have never thought of mixing yarn and ribbon before in a project. That's interesting. Or even, you know, because the knit crocheting, that is, I think it's a size 10 crochet thread, and then adding a strand of sewing thread, that's so cool. That makes me think of like making a snowflake with a strand of glitter thread through it. My mind's going bzzz. Okay, making small items with strips of another repetitive pattern is a good way to use up small amounts of similar weight yarn. For larger projects, you might try working with similar colors, mixing different shades of a color or different types of yarn of the same color. Using small amounts of specialty yarns for collars, trims, or borders is another way to make your yarn supply go further, especially since these yarns are generally more expensive. Just experiment with different combinations of yarn and have fun with it. It's a great way to show your imagination in your projects and stretch your craft budget at the same time. That's pretty cool. I like that. That makes me think of all kinds of things you can play with. Okay, so the next pattern we have is a knit vest jacket, a crafty combination. This is a note from the designer. Some designs come like a bolt of lightning and some just keep evolving as you work, says Janet about her third published design, knit vest jacket. This design started out as a sweater but became a vest when she ran out of yarn. When the diamond duplicate stitch design was added, followed by sleeves, which were later quilted. Okay. I thought that was just a shirt he had. No. It is. Because she says the sleeves are quilted. So I thought this was just a shirt he was wearing underneath the vest. But if you look at it and read what she said here, the stitch design was added, followed by sleeves, which were later quilted. She added the sleeves and then look, put a little ribbing around the sleeves. So it's not really a vest. That's a jacket. It's just the sleeves aren't knitted, and it has the zipper added. And he is cute. Anyway, that's so cool. Great job. All right, now we have towel trims. The best for your bath. Rose, a member of the Society of Craft Designers, has been involved in various areas of craft over the years. The creator of the towel trims has been a craft shop owner, instructor, and designer. She has had her design published in several different magazines, with more to come in future issues of Annie's Crochet Newsletter and Annie's Wardrobe. These are cute. That's an awful lot of work on a wash rag. If I was to make something like that, I think I would want it, because I have, actually I think it's sitting right behind, hold on just a second. Okay, I lied. I thought I had it stacked in the corner over there in my future projects stack. Like, I have a stack of things that I found at antique stores that I want to, like the owl I'm currently working on, that I want to pick apart and recreate for YouTube. And one of them is a towel that has a basket. I thought I had one hanging here. Oh, right there. That has a basket like that stitched to the towel, and then inside the basket you tuck in a wash rag that's got a little, you know, a little design stitched on it. That is, I'm gonna do that sometime. It keeps getting put off and put off. But anyway, I like this idea for decoration only. Like if I had somewhere in my bathroom that I could hang a decorative towel with a decorative wash rag and all that to stay there and to never be used, I would really, really enjoy something like that. It's just, my husband seems to think that he can dry his hand on anything and everything in reach, so it would be ruined, and I would probably just hang it on the wall in here. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with my husband doing that. Heck, I do it. You know, if I, even in the kitchen with my decorative little hand towels that I have on my refrigerator. So I have my refrigerator, I have a refrigerator at the top and then a drawer, freezer at the bottom, and my cute little, and my husband buys them for me, the cute little decorative towels I have hanging across the bottom where I have the towel holders that I've crocheted. And I love them. I think they're adorable because I like the ones that are cute and funny. Like, I don't know, I have one that's dancing cats or something. I don't know. But, you know, so I have decorative towels that don't get used. It just, those don't get used because they're not in reach for you to grab. Anyway, moving on. So the next is a lamb wall hanging. This one's for you. Get it? A you. Anyway, okay. The designer put in, although, or not the designer, the magazine put in, although Diana, a native of West Virginia, has been sewing for more than 20 years, the lamb wall hanging is her first published design. The mother of 2 sons enjoys reading, quilting, stenciling, and basket making in her spare time, and apparently sewing. Diana and her husband John make their home in Ohio. Very cute. I would want that next to my stove, like on the wall right next to my stove. Sorry, I'm still dealing with a little bit of leftovers from COVID. Anyway, the next one is Annie's Scrapbook, Treasures from the Attic. This is a heart barrette. Like little discoveries of things tucked away in the attic have sparked many a child's imagination into love for needlecraft. Here is a small project from our scrapbook that is ideal for guiding children into appreciation of needlecraft. And it's a little heart barrette. And then these little hearts hang from it. That's pretty cute. Oh, placemat set. Go Dutch. Oh, there's not a little thing to read. I'm going to try to show this without showing the pattern so I don't get in trouble. There we go. That is adorable to me. That is cute. I love the little eyes. I think they're French knots. Yep, little French knots. Cute. Okay, the next one is a crayon puzzle. Oh, this is too stinking cute. It is this is plastic canvas, and look, it's a little puzzle to teach kids colors. See how the color comes out of the little square? That is adorable. I like that. Beth designed the crayon puzzle because her oldest daughter's interest in all kinds of puzzles. Beth and her husband Tom recently moved back to their hometown in Minnesota after living in Washington State for 2 years, where they kept a parakeet, 4 cats, and a German Shepherd puppy. That's adorable. Oh, there's an ad right in the middle of something it's my favorite. So I'm going to pull this little ad out and hopefully not mess up the staples. Okay. I love this. Granny's Afghan, great motifs. Dang it, I don't like it when they don't have a little added note to read with it. But man, is this pretty to me. I love everything about this picture. For those of you that don't know, I love to go antiquing. I love old things. And that picture right there, I just love that. I would never have that in my house, but I love that. I love that it adds, you know, an older touch to the scene. And I think that National Washboard Company, trademark regulation, U.S. patent, something, made in USA, Memphis to Chicago. That is so cool. But I love the Afghan. Just the simple twist on the granny squares. I love that. Oh, here's the sorry. Here's the little added note from the magazine. Yeah. Being creative is my happy pastime, says Lorraine, designer of Granny's Afghan, which was originally made as a baby Afghan for her grandson, who is now 7. This retired reading lab aide has had several designs published, including the Dove in My Window Afghan, featured in Pattern Club newsletter 35, and the Diamond Cardigan in Annie's Wardrobe number 11. I am pretty sure I just looked at number 35 because I was looking for the picture of the woman that got married, and I remember thinking, well, I've got every one of them but that one. And should I go ahead and grab it just to show you the Dove in My Window Afghan? I'm gonna get it and show you guys because I want to see what it is. All right, here is number 35. So I am going to find, what did it say? Dove in My Window, page 32. Oh, it's a quilt block. I didn't know that design, I thought that design was called the card trick, the card trick. Am I wrong? People, any of you guys that know, no, that's not right. That's not the card trick. What am I thinking? But that's the Dove in My Window pattern or design. Is that called? That's gonna drive me nuts because I don't think. I really thought that was called the card trick. I don't know. I'll look it up. But that's her other design. Put that back in my stack. All right. And yeah, I have one or two, maybe give or take a few, of Annie's Wardrobe magazines, but I have them put up and I don't know where I put them. I have them put up in my stack and I don't remember where they're at. But anyway, so moving on, this is Baby Bear, cute and cuddly. This is a sewing pattern. This is, I like to create toys for children, and I have a special love of bears because they have their own personalities. It says 24-year-old Mary, designer of Baby Bear. Whenever she's not busy making crafts to sell through her mother's shop, Mary enjoys playing the guitar, camping, and collecting antique cameras. Well, that's cool. Here is her little baby bear. It's adorable. That is cute. I love the, oh, it's wearing a bathing suit or a sunsuit. Look at this next design. This is so cute. Okay, whenever I was growing up, my dad had a pair of these and I thought it was the funniest thing. These are long johns, and it's a red pair of long johns, and it says just like Grandpa's. Oh, thank you. There is a little note. It says Little John's is the first published pattern from Mary, a stockbroker's assistant. The native Virginian designed, I said that weird. The native Virginian designed her pattern especially for her grandson and says, I never really wanted to design until he came along, but I have a feeling this won't be my last attempt. Look at this. It's got the butt flap. It is too stinking cute. I love that. Oh, I love that. Look at his little fingers. Aww. Oh, that is too cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish I had more pictures of it. Dang it. And it looks like it's got like a little ribbing around the waist. So maybe, you know, maybe it has a good stretch right there. I think that is too stinking cute. It says start to finish in less than 12 hours. I guess I've never noticed that. Oh, it doesn't say that on the Granny Afghan. It doesn't say the time frame. But what I was going to say was that I guess I've never noticed that they have a time frame. Like the placemats, the Dutch placemat says start to finish in less than 9 hours. Anyway, I love that. Great, great, great job. Okay, so now the next thing we have is, I think, if I remember right, I think these are made from, yeah, pantyhose, right? I think they're made from pantyhose. But this is called Bathing Babies, Rub-a-Dub-Dub. I think that's cute too. It says, Bathing Babies is the latest design to come to us from Barbara, designer of such pattern sets as Crochet, Pedigree 1 and 2, Wildflower Crochet, and Birds of a Feather, which are all available through Annie's Needle Craft catalog. This mother of 2 grown sons and a teenage daughter enjoys cooking, gardening, camping, oil painting, and, of course, crocheting in her spare time. Cute. Oh, a canine canister, a happy hound. Although Sue has designed many original patterns over the years and has had several published, it was only recently that she became a member of the Society of Craft Designers. The designer of the canine canister and her husband Dave have 2 children and a 1-year-old granddaughter, Amanda, and make their home in Colorado. It's like a little block holder canister set. It's cute. What year is this from? 87? Yeah, 87. Huh. Okay, now we have Rose Hat and Muff. This is crocheted. Holy cannoli. The materials: worsted weight yarn, 12 ounces in white, small amount each of green and red, sewing needle, thread to match, stiff brush. Man, no way is that. So I'm going to show you this, and I think what they've done is brushed the yarn, but I'm not 100% sure because that does not look like brushed yarn. The reason I'm saying that is because it doesn't say in the materials like a fake hair material or anything. It says worsted weight yarn, 12 ounces of white, small amount each of green and red, sewing needle and thread to match the green and red yarn, a stiff brush, 2-inch square cardboard, D-hook, and hook stated in finished size or hook needed to obtain gauge. Finished size, All right. Crochet, 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 working remaining both loops, fringe, tie, rosebud, muff, rosebud leaf, strap. Oh no, don't be done yet. Hold on, I want to know how you did that. Oh, Now wait a minute. All right, I'm going to pause because I don't want you guys to just stare at me while I want to find this because I want to know how she did this. All right, I'll be right back. Found it. Okay, I am completely shocked because this is not what I expected that they did. But what they did is they put fringe all over the hat and all over the muff thing. Oh, I wish I had. Oh, I do, right here. Hold on just a second. So what they did is they covered, you know, the hat with the fringe. So there's hundreds, you know, of little fringe strands. That's what the cardboard is for. So you wrap your yarn around the cardboard a bunch of times, cut it, and then you get all these little pieces, right? Little strands like this. And then you take a strand, which I'm just going to cut a little piece and show you. So you take your strand, and then you loop it like this through the stitch, pull it through like that, and then you got your fringe hanging all over. And that's what they brushed. They brushed and brushed and brushed that fringe, and that's what gives that look. Like that fake hair material look. That is so cool. That is so cool to me. I want to make a hat like that. Could you imagine? Just this big fluffy hat. Just a huge head. I think that is so cute. I want to do that. Okay, now let's go. Oh wait, there's a little note. It says Rose Hat and Muff is the second published design by Dolores of Ohio and follows Og the Caveman, which was featured in Annie's Crochet Newsletter number 23. Dolores has been needlecrafting for more than 43 years and besides crocheting also knits. She and her husband Bud have one daughter Rhonda and a grandson Rick. I was gonna go try to find that pattern, but I'm pretty sure I don't have that. I don't think so. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go on. So now we have a broom handle duster. I really like this idea. I would almost look at the picture, because of course I would never copy it and then make it mine, but I would look at the picture and then recreate it in my own design, just because I love this idea. Is there a little note? No, there's no little note, but it just goes on the end of your broom handle, and then you can dust like your corners or whatnot. I'm trying to cover the pattern. And all that is just the loop stitch. I made a Christmas tree out of that, of the loop stitch. It's really cool. So there's that. And then they have a little pattern for Friggy Pets. I think it's felt. Yeah, it's little felt pieces, and they made little magnets. Let me show you the kitty, and then the puppy. Adorable. You can tell we're coming to the end of the magazine. Here is a hen pot holder. This is sewing. Okay, and the last pattern that we have in our magazine is a fashion doll accessory. So a not Barbie. It's a little hat, mitten, and scarf set. So that's what that was on the front, right there. Okay. That is adorable. I wonder what... So it's a size 10 crochet thread. Yeah, fits 11.5-inch fashion doll. Not Barbie. And that is it, guys. That is it for this one, number 42. Oh, I love these. Oh, I love these. I wish I had more. I'm gonna make the little Long John set. That is the cutest stinking thing ever. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and leave me a comment. What's your favorite pattern out of this one? I'm going with the Long Johns. I want the Long Johns. I want a baby running around in the Long Johns. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.